guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be filming an eyebrow tutorial for you. This has been quite highly requested by a couple of people, so I thought I might as well do it, you know. So to start with, I always do my eyebrows first. That's why I look like an actual dog right now, because I've got nothing else on my face. I've gone in and moisturised my face with this simple moisturiser. It's just an oil-free one because I'm an oily bitch. And that's what I've done so far. The products I use to do my eyebrows are the ANASTASIA Beverly DIPBROW pomade in the shade dark brown, if you can even see that. And then the brush I use is the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills number 12 brush. It's the dual-ended one with a spoolie and an angled brush. I'm pretty sure it's that one. I could be wrong though. I've used it so much that actual like lettering and stuff has not like came off. And then to clean up my eyebrows I use the Morphe B75 brush. It's just like a really skinny like flat brush. I don't really know. It's just what I found best that I actually own to clean up my eyebrows. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to scoot you in a little bit closer and then we can get on with the show. Okay, so this is like really, I don't know if anyone else actually does this, but to do my eyebrows I always like put concealer in them first, and then I set them with a loose powder or pressed powder or anything, because like, I have really oily skin, so if I was to not like set them in place I'd get really oily eyebrows throughout the day, and that's not a good look. Like, believe me, I've been there and I look like a greasy mess by the end of it. Like, you can see how oily I am right now. But what I've been really enjoying using recently is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, like their new concealer. It's in the shade C1 and it's amazing for £4, but it runs out so fast, it's tragic. But so to start off with, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this like in my eyebrow, not on my eyelid, kind of. That looks so disgusting. And then with my beauty blender, this used to be pink at one point, it just won't clean out. I'm just going to go ahead and like pat that in. And so now that's like semi-blended it into my eyebrow, I'm going to go ahead with a Morphe M438 brush. It's just like a little brush that I usually use to set my under eyes, and a bit of RCMA no colour powder, and just set that in place. Like only slightly though, because like when you go to clean it up it'll go weird otherwise. And like I brush the hairs like up. Don't really know. Kind of do it and hope for the best, you know. And then I spoolie through my eyebrows and like making them alive again. And then I always like go in with a wipe and clean off whatever was on my eyebrow brush before, because like with the DIPBROW I find it dries out like loads. Like if it was to just like sit on your brush it makes it all crusty. So yeah, I just make sure it's nice and clean. Then I pinch the bristles like at the very end like that to just make sure it's like really nice and like precisely thin and all that good stuff. And because I'm going to start off with doing the underside of my eyebrow first, whatever like, so with my brush like it's going to be like that. So on this top edge here I dip that part into the product and I get about, you can't even see, I get like the tiniest amount ever, brush all my brow hairs up, and then I just go underneath. And just draw like a straight line there. And then bring that product downwards, following like the natural shape of my eyebrow, if you get me. Then whatever's left over on my brush then, I bring that to the front of the brow. With like really light motion so it doesn't look too like blocky or anything. And then again with whatever's left over on my brush I like just flick it up at the front. So there I have like a little gap there, so I'll go back in with like a slight bit more product for this part of the eyebrow. And then try and fill that in. And then before I do the top end of my eyebrow, I wipe off my brush again. I know, a bit excessive. And then this part of my brush is going to face that way to do that. So then I put product on that bit of the brush, so like it doesn't get all messy like on the top bit. I don't really know, it makes sense when I do it, okay? So then I brush my eyebrows back into place, and then I just literally draw a line. So as you can see there, it's kind of followed the natural shape of my eyebrow. And then on this arch here, I'm just going to bring, oh, that was a little bit too much product, but we're going to work with it, just blend it in. We're just going to bring that down and meet like the other bit of the tail. So we've got the outline of it now, and then like obviously I put too much product there, so I'm just going to like blend that into my eyebrow because that's what we were going to do anyway. And just fill in literally like wherever needs it. And then spooning the product through so it doesn't look like cakey or like really like chunky anywhere or anything like that, because it's quite easy to do that with DIPBROW. I have like black brows. I'm going to go in and conceal my eyebrows now, just so I can see what actually needs to be like filled in and defined more, if you get what I mean, because like at the minute we've got like our shape but it's not defined enough for my personal preference. So I'm just going to go back in with that Revolution concealer, and like I've put it on that side. I'm just literally going to go on over the top and just carve it out. And then that's came down too far, so I literally just get my finger and I'll brush that way. And then for the underside as well, I'm just going to go back in now because we've like concealed what doesn't need to be there. Like you can see here, like there's some lighter bits. I'm just going to try and fill them in as best as I can, because I do have quite like patchy brows from years of over plucking. So here, as you can see, we have an eyebrow. Like the difference it makes in my face is actually disgusting. Like I've got like a little bald little ferret looking thing, and then here we have a brow. But yeah, I guess this could be like classed as the Instagram brow, as people like to call it, because it's got like a fade towards the front. But I personally think this is how like best frames my face and stuff. And if they were like any different, I just wouldn't feel like me, if you get what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eyebrow off camera, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back and we have two eyebrows now. They kind of match if you like do that and then you do that. They match a little bit, you know. Sisters, obviously, so related. But yeah, that is my eyebrow routine pretty much. I just keep them maintained obviously with like tweezers and stuff, and I do like trim the very start only of my eyebrow, just to make sure like it's not like too wispy, because like for me personally, itch my armpit. For me personally, like I don't think that looks good on my face. So yeah, that's what I do, and that's my brow routine. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any questions, leave them down below for me. I'll be sure to answer them. If you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and leave this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from me. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys. Oh, my cat's at the door. Luna, come on. Oh my fucking God, I've got to let her out. Gotta let this bitch out. And then, oh, dropped my fucking brush, didn't I? Then take a shot every single time I say like in this video, because I swear to God you'll end up in an ambulance or something.